Hello and welcome back to Chrono. Today we're going to be getting all 44 party members. If you've been following along with my Let's Play, you're in a great place. If not, then here's what I've done so far. I beat the game with Guile and not saving Kid, and then I went back through with New Game Plus and got all the endings, and I'm currently on a save where I am Lynx. I still have Harley in my party. For this next part, in order to get Harley as a part of your team, you need to beat the final boss with Harley in your team. I don't think you need to have her on, like, being used. I think you just have to have her in the party roster, but I'm going to be using her because I already have it set up. So I'm going to beat the game with this party, and then I'll meet you at the save point at the end. Alright, so we have beat the final boss. We're going to go ahead and save now. And you can save, well, save whatever. I'm going to be really careful to not overwrite something that I need, which, yeah, this works just fine. So now that I have done that and I've saved, it kicks you back out to the main menu. And I want to go ahead and use the continue. We think I've talked about this a little bit. As you can see here, it shows the file 3, star 73 is gold. We're going to go ahead and do that, and we want to go ahead and continue. Now, in the first playthrough, I had Guile. In the second playthrough, I had Pierre. So in the third playthrough, I want to make sure that I get Nikki here. And in the first time I played, I had 3 saves. One for Pierre, one for Nikki, and one for Guile. So I could just very quickly get back to these if I needed to. Also in the second playthrough, I saved Nikki, or saved Kid, so that I could get all the characters on her side. So I should now have, from the first playthrough, Guile, and all the characters for not saving Kid. On the second playthrough, I have Pierre and all the characters from saving Kid. So all I need now is Nikki. And in order to get Nikki and get to a point where I can actually move on with getting all of this, I have to beat Viper Manor, which is going to be quick and easy enough given how much we are leveled. And then once we're done with that, we can get through the dragon thing here, we'll get an ending, and then we will get all the characters. So let me get through Viper Manor, and I will meet you on the other side of Viper Manor. All right, so we finished up an ending after Viper Manor, and now we get to save yet again. Pretty much any of these I can save over. And again, we get kicked back out to the main menu. Now, if you, and you should have, made a save after you completed the main game. This is actually, so this is the save after the main game. This is right before we actually went to fight the boss in the original playthrough. And we don't want to actually go fight the main boss anymore. We want to head to the Hydra Marshes and unlock everybody that we just went and got. So if you go ahead and head up this direction, head around the corner. And in here, you're gonna find that there's a little distortion right here. And you may remember this from when you came out of it with Sprig. Well, we're going back in it. Hey, where do you think you're coming from? I don't believe this. My precious barrel I've been using all these years to ferment I don't even know what kind of juice that is. It's connected to the dirty, filthy Hydra Marshes. Boo-hoo, this was me only enjoyment in life. Could this too have been influenced by the dimensional distortion? Phooey, I've lost all will to live. All I can do is cry myself to sleep. I guess, poor Sprig. And she's going to sleep. But anyway, if you walk to the center of the room, it says the Chrono Cross seems to be responding to the unstable dimension. And if you want to go ahead and just use the Chrono Cross, this is why we have this save at the end of the game. So once you use it, Serge called his former party members from the other dimension. And we should now have, if we go into our menu and go to status, you can now see we have the full thing. And because we beat the game with Harley in our party, there she is. We have everybody, all 44 party members. I have left a link to a guide in the description if you want written instructions on how to do this. It's actually kind of complicated, and I know I didn't do the best way of explaining it, but I wanted to do that. Now, if you want to get back out, go ahead and head to the barrel to get back to the Hydra Marshes. But that's how you get all 44 party members, and you can use whoever you want now if you really want. But I think most importantly, we want to get out of here because there is one more thing that we can do. Okay, so the last thing that we have to do, well, I mean, there is some other things like the Z slash and stuff, which is rather than a dual tech, it's like a triple tech, which I don't really care about too much. There is a achievement for it, but there's plenty of guides on how to do that, and it's a pain in the ass because it uses Sprig, so whatever. But there is this little island. We haven't been here, I don't think. There's two things I actually want to do here. And the first is, if I go into here and use a teleporter, because I actually wanted to change this out before I got here, but I completely forgot, and go to Janice, let's go ahead and talk to this blob thing. This is the Bend of Time, a special battlefield where monsters travel across dimensions to gather. You can battle monsters that you may have missed. Oh, whoops, hello, I think it was the hello young lady. Looks to me like the god of combat has taken a liking to you. Who, me? Here, take this. You should be able to use it wisely, young lady. And she receives What's Up, Doc, and that is her level 7 tech, I believe. I think it's one of the last ones we're missing. I think we're missing Razzly, but I don't feel like going all the way through the game to show that off. I did not realize how suggestive her photo is. My goodness. Moving on. Let's see. So she got What's Up, Doc, which is concentrate all energy on drumming foe sky high. Yeah, so there's that. That is really the last one that I'm gonna do, but you could have gotten that at any point in time here if you wanted to. Now there's one other thing, well, two other things, I guess, technically. You can't do this during the first game, but you can do it through New Game Plus. So we're gonna go talk to this giant orange red blob thing. Welcome. Wanna go for it? 3 laps should be enough. Okay, so what he means is if you start at the entrance and then go around the side 3 times, if you listen, you'll hear a ding if you do it right. 1. The next part of this is actually the one that's a pain in the ass. This one's not too big of a deal. Okay, and then you come back to the middle. Hey, nice circling job. Well, battle away. It's been a long time since we've made an appearance. They look pretty incompetent to me. Yeah, but you gotta give them credit for making it inside this room. We're the three mystical knights. Show us your skills. So these guys are from Chrono Trigger. I really don't have much to say about them. It's Flea, Ozzie, and Slash. Now there's some items we can steal here if we really wanted to. To be honest, I don't care too much. I would actually suggest leaving this battle to end if you're like really interested in fighting it. I don't. Ozzie is the problem here, but let's go ahead. I think one of the few items that we can steal. We got some really bad lag in some of the last battles. It's not me. Oh, that didn't work. Oh well, whatever. Let's just go ahead and try and pillage. Flea has an item that is not a drop, which you can steal from her. I think it's Flea's. I don't remember. You can also get winged boots. Yeah, that's what I figured we'd get. Ozzie has an attack or a skill that allows him to negate all damage for like a bit. Yep. Well, that's gonna be a problem. So we just get to watch this battle for a bit. I'm hoping we'll get zapped out of it. Okay, Fargo's now out of it, which is good. He's got a bunch of heals. Serge has also got a bunch of heals, which I think I'm gonna have him use. Okay, so max defense here essentially makes the entire party immune for just a long period of time, unfortunately. So I think the best way to deal with this is just to use your single attacks. Because it's based on how many times you attack, if I remember correctly. It's really kind of a pain. We do have Holy Healing here, so we can clear up everybody's nonsense. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use single attacks against them until this clears. Now, since we are at such a high star level, we're actually pretty okay. I was hoping to get Ozzie taken care of before he started this nonsense, because honestly, he's super annoying. But then again, so is Flea. That's who's attacking right now, is Flea. She's super annoying. Let's actually do this. Come on. I don't remember how many attacks it is, but it's super, like, a large number. Now, this battle is actually fairly useful to do, and actually can make some of the later battles, or some of the New Game Plus stuff really, really easy if you do this battle. Which I'll explain why if we can ever get past this stupid max defense. I didn't want to show this off too much, but I also knew that I was going to end up showing it off. Please just clear already. It will absolutely take us some time to get past this. And no, using skills against them, like using elements against them, does not help, so don't even bother. One of the things you could do here is use Diminish right at the start of the battle, which actually probably would have been useful. I'm gonna need you to stop. I'm not sure why Fargo is taking so much damage. Do I have like a plate on him rather than actual armor? Check out. There it is, we got past it. Woohoo, that was a lot of damage. Fargo coming in for the win here. All right, let's get rid of Ozzie. Come play this game with me, Serge. If I can actually get like a full turn, that would be cool. Yeah, he has to have a plate on. I must have not changed that out from one of the other battles that I was doing. Man, I'm annoyed right now. Come on, let me do a thing. I'm gonna go ahead and heal all, because Fargo, because I think Fargo has like a colored plate on him or something. Fargo was not all together there. I don't think I saw that. Okay, Ozzie, you need to go. These guys have, I don't remember how many hit points these guys have. They have quite a few. Let's go for an Inferno. That should deal quite a bit of damage here. Okay, Ozzie is starting to go down. I want to get rid of him. I actually want to get rid of Flea too because of that stupid frenzy thing that she's got. I don't care about Omega White. Oh no, we're gonna be exhausted. I can just get rid of that. Actually, I really like the Omega White compared to the other colors. We don't see it too often, do we? I think we've only seen this one a couple times. I didn't actually want you to attack him, but that's fine. Let's go ahead and just use an Earthquake. That should Do well. But like I said, you can't actually get this until the door does not open until New Game Plus. So even if you wanted to do this, like you have to go through at least one additional ending. A quick way to do that would be to do one of the first alternative endings that I did. Something like fighting the, whatever the guy is, the Time Devourer at the beginning, like with just Serge, if you know you can make it, and then just getting that ending, which would take care of that pretty quick. How many times do you get to attack, buddy? Let's see here. Can I use... let's use red pin here. One of the things you can actually use the Forgot-Me-Not pot here. I don't care because I'm not trying to complete the thing, the bestiary, and get that. We do get a bunch of stuff for that though. Okay. Woohoo! Then, if the number of times you circle matches the number inside my head, I'll give you something real nice. Okay, we're gonna talk about that. I'll only give you 3 hints. Well, let's make it less than 20 laps. We're gonna talk about this in a second. Let me really quickly, if you'd shut the hell up for 2 seconds, show you what I got here. Because we got a couple items from that. But yeah, you can use the Forgot-Me-Not pot in order to get those guys and use them for Sprig. I don't care. We got Ozzie's pants, which increase defense. And we got the Dreamer sash, which increases your element power right off the bat to 2. So that's actually pretty cool. Now, if you do this, what I'm going to do, the way I do this is you go to 10. Now, it could be lower than 10, but I'll explain how I do this. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to be using the speed button because this is annoying. There's 2, 3. I always stop at the beginning because I always seem to miss it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so this is 10. Now I'm gonna talk to this guy. Lap number 10. Keep going around and around. Now, basically that means we're not close. So let's do another 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now let's talk to this guy. Lap number 14. Ooh, you're getting closer. Okay, so we're still fairly far off. So let's go ahead and, so you were at 14, 15, 16, 17. Let's do one more. 18. Okay, how are we at? Yes, exactly. Woo, we got it. Take it, use it. When he says like you're close like that, you are within like 4 or 5. If he says, wow, you're close, I think that's within like 2 or 3. The best thing that you can do is start with 10. If it says it's too much, just exit the room and then come back in, and then do to 10. I found that going above 10 is the best way to do it because it limits how many possible laps that you have to do. So you do 10. If he says like keep going, do another 4, check him again. If he says, ooh, you're close, do another 4. If he says, whoa, you're close, do 2 or 3. Probably 2 or 3. You'll get it. Take it, use it. Serge receives Dreamer's Sarong. Is that how you pronounce that? I'm not sure. Maybe I'll see you in another dimension. Bye-bye. Okay. So this is actually one of the nicest elements, or one of the nicest items that you can have, especially if you're trying to get endings. It's this one. It starts you off in battle with your element power level increased by 8. So basically you start out with your element, your elements maxed out so you can use a skill right off the bat. Actually really useful for some of those battles that were really, really difficult, but not a big deal overall. I think that's pretty much it. We've hit all of the big stuff. I don't really care for pretty much anything else. This little battle, you can fight monsters that you may have missed. Great way to get things into the Forgot-Me-Not pot if that's something that like you want to get Sprig to do, like the Z slash or something. I didn't really care too much to be honest, but it is a possibility if that's something you're running for. Yeah, I think we're done. I think this is the last episode. I think we're done. We got everything. I hope you guys enjoyed this adventure. We're going to be jumping into the Radical Dreamers stuff in the not too distant future. So I will see you guys in another episode or another Let's Play. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys later.